Kaushik
Vibhul?
Karmakar.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, start.
Yes, sir.
Subramaniam.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, audible.
Good morning, my respected teachers. I am Dr. Kaushik Karmakar, postgraduate trainee in the Department of General Medicine, PGMER SSKM Hospital, Kolkata. At first, before my presentation, I want to congratulate all the PGTs throughout the West Bengal for presenting such interesting cases, and API for giving us such a platform to represent these cases. So today my presentation is essentially the mystery. Now, systemic lupus erythematosus is a autoimmune disorder of multi-system involvement, and it's sometimes presented with varied clinical manifestation, and that may pose sometimes some diagnostic challenges also. And Kikuchi's lymphadenitis is a self-limited benign disease affecting young women, and sometimes it may be associated with systemic lupus erythematosus. So my patient, a 24-year-old female without any history of prior comorbidities, is admitted to our SSKM hospital with the chief complaints of multiple joint pain since last 8 months, fever with generalized body ache since last 6 months, and there is multiple gland-like swelling in the posterior part of the neck since last 2 months. Now, after admission, patient is thoroughly investigated and history noted. There is no history of any joint swelling or redness or history of trauma. The fever is not associated with any headache, cough, or pain in abdomen. But on further probing, patient has also give the history of oral ulcers, alopecia, and macular rash in the malar area of face, which is photosensitive. We have investigated, and the investigation done with complete blood count, renal function test, liver function test, C3, C4, anti-nuclear antibody, dsDNA, 24-hour urinary protein, and the patient is tested for positive for ANA with 4 plus code speckle pattern with reduced C3, C4 count. And by ACR criteria, we have diagnosed the patient as SLE. Now the lymph node biopsy has been taken from the posterior cervical region, and it came out to be a positive for Kikuchi's lymphadenitis. And after that, rheumatological opinion is taken, and patient is started with hydroxychloroquine, oral steroid in the form of prednisolone at the rate of 1 milligram per kg body weight, and immunosuppressive azathioprine has also been started, and patient monitored accordingly. Now, patient has drastically improved. The lymph nodes were gone from the posterior cervical region, and now the patient is on follow-up in OPD basis. Now, Kikuchi Fujimoto disease, that is histiocytic necrotizing lymphadenitis, is first reported in Japan at 1972, and then it has been recorded. It has been documented in throughout the world. This is a self-limited benign disease, and maximum time the causes of viral origin, that is infection like parvovirus, cytomegalovirus, Epstein-Barr virus, or other virus like HTLV. But sometimes this case may be associated with autoimmune conditions like SLE. Now, basically, when the patient actually come with fever with lymphadenopathy in our subcontinent area, the first diagnosis is tuberculosis or any hematological malignancy, and sometimes the other these autoimmune diseases like SLE should also be borne in our mind to diagnose this kind of challenging cases. Basically, SLE patients, some SLE patient when sometimes comes with lymphadenopathy, we have to assess accordingly. And fever with lymphadenopathy, if Kikuchi was the diagnosis, we have to assess the patient further for ANA. Sometimes it may be positive at first sight, but during long course, it comes out to be positive sometimes, and the treatment course changes accordingly. So this is my case, sir. Thank you. This is my case, sir.